Yeah, look, in the back of the Benz, I just got it painted. The grill gold plated, my crib still gated. When we ain't used to have not a dollar, we go and take it. Robberies and...
Hi you guys, it's Jemiah Renee. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're gonna be talking, it's a girl talk, we're gonna be talking. So today we're gonna be talking about two topics are very serious in girls' lives. So I just wanna come on here and just talk about it a little bit and tell y'all how I've gained my self-love and also how I feel about relationships. So we're gonna go ahead and start talking about relationships. Every single relationship I've been in, I have got hurt every single time. Like, every single relationship I've gotten, I have been hurt. I am the type of person that will love you to death. When I'm there for you, I pray for you, I'm there for you, I care for you. Like, I really, 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 really care and just love you with everything in me. And that's why I've been hurt every single time in a relationship, because I love too hard. I have this humongous heart and it gets stepped on every single time. But I don't do the whole relationships. I just got out of a relationship maybe a month ago. I dropped that because I wasn't worried about me. I wasn't consistent with YouTube. I didn't like a lot of the stuff that was going on with the relationship. I didn't like it, so I dropped it. I just feel like relationships can be like made up to be like the perfect thing, and it's not perfect. Everybody that you think is goals on Instagram, looks can be very deceiving, and those Instagram couples, they can be going through hell and back right now, and you wouldn't know because you see pictures and you see they little videos and stuff, and you be like, oh, I want that, oh, I want that, oh, I need that. And if you don't have it, you just start getting down on yourself, and you start to feel like you aren't enough because you aren't in a relationship. And I know y'all, because I'd be on Instagram. Well, this was before I had started putting not interested on my Instagram. But before all that, before I started to actually start to love myself, just on them couple Instagrams, I used to be scrolling and be like, ooh, I want to be like that. Ooh, why can't I have that? Ooh, I used to do it too. But I stopped that because I have this friend that's always in a relationship, and she's always sad. Always sad. Like, she's always sad. Like, people in relationships, they can make it seem so good, but we're young. You're not going to marry that person. People in relationships, they're going to do whatever they want to do. So, and we're young. Don't rush to be in a relationship. Don't feel like you just need to be in a relationship, because you don't need to be in a relationship. Learn to love yourself. Learn to love yourself. Learn to get up every day and do something for yourself. Learn to make yourself better each and every day. Learn to make sure you know that you're that girl at all times. Make sure you know whether this person say you're ugly, this person say think you all that, this person think whatever. Don't care about what they think. Wake up and tell yourself that you are that girl, period. You're that girl. I want to say it another time. You are that girl, period. No matter what someone has to say about you, you are that girl. You gotta wake up every day and you gotta look in the mirror and be like, wow, I'm so pretty. Wow. Like, you had to, because if you don't, nobody else will. If you walking around feeling like you ugly, everybody else gonna be feeling like you ugly. It's the energy that you give out. If you walk around like you that girl, like you that You all in the bag of the, what is it? All that in the bag of the chips. People gonna treat you like you all in the bag of the chips. All in the bag of the chips. All that in a bag of chips, okay? You just have to, it just gotta be there, okay? But don't rush for love. Don't be going through it with these boys, because the right one will find you. The right one will come to you when it's meant for you to have. In order for a relationship to work, you have to love and put yourself first at all times. You have to love and put yourself first at all times, because if you don't, it'll just be a whole mess. When you're putting somebody else before you, it's a mess. You're not worried about your goals. You're not worried about how you can better yourself. You're not worrying about, you're not worried about you, and that's not good. Worrying about somebody else and what they got going on is just not good. You have to be worried about yourself at all times. You have to love yourself at all times. If you can't love yourself while being in a relationship, you don't need to be in a relationship. A lot of us are too young to be in a relationship. A lot of us need to be learning how to love ourselves, and just make sure we're happy at all times. You have to learn to love your eyes. You have to learn to love your nose. You have to learn to love your lips. You have to learn to love you. You have to. You can't be happy with someone else if you're not happy with yourself. You just can't. It's not going to work. I don't care. It's just not going to work. You have to gain that self-love. Period. So how I started to gain my self-love was I went through this situationship. Look, listen, y'all. I literally thought it was a relationship. I thought I was going with this boy. But comes to find out, I just found out not too long ago that he was telling people that we were never in a relationship, y'all. I was looking goofy. I was a goofball. Like, I really went through it with this boy. And I really liked this. I was attracted to this boy. Like, I liked every single thing about him. Like, I was so attracted to this boy. You just know when you're just like, y'all know. I feel like y'all been here before. Sorry for the background noise, excuse that. But I was really in love with this boy, and the boy was telling, like, he made it seem like he was in love with me too, and he made it seem like he really liked me, and he didn't. And as soon as he figured out that I liked him more than he liked me, baby, it took off. He took off running. He took off running. Listen, never let anyone know how much you love them. I don't care if you can love someone so much, especially a boy. You can love someone. I don't care how much you love them. Do not let that person know how much you love them, because if y'all love is not matching, the energy ain't matching, he gonna do you dirty, and then you just gonna be stuck, because he know you like him, and he know he got you wrapped around his finger, and now you just there looking goofy. But it's okay, we all go through that, okay? It's okay, we all go through it. But I was going through that, and after I had stopped dealing with all his little mess, I had stopped dealing with it, I had stopped crying, I had picked myself up and bossed up. I had stopped talking to him and all that, and for a while, this was like the summer before this school year. So this was like during the summer. I was lonely for a long time. I was lonely. I no longer talked to the boy, but I was still thinking about him. I would wake up thinking about him, go to sleep thinking about him. I just really like this person, and I don't even know why, y'all, like, but I did. And I was just praying and praying, God, please get me out of this. Please get me back to myself, because I was always sad all the time. I was crying. I was just sad all the time. And I was praying to God, please, please get me back to myself. Can you please just get me out of this hole? Like, I was real sad and lonely all the time. So like when I had finally, after like maybe 3 or 4 months after I had finally got over this boy, I had started to boss up, get up, literally get up and started to love myself. When I tell you that confidence just started coming, like it just started hitting me. I started to like realize my worth. I started to realize, what are you doing? Why are you sitting here crying over someone that doesn't even like you like that? Like, what are you doing? Like, I had to realize my worth. Like, I literally realized my worth. And after that, I've been taking off ever since. I've been posting on my Instagram. If you know me, like if you personally know me, I never post on my Instagram because I always, like, I feel like I have to be perfect. If that picture ain't perfect, I gotta take it down. I started posting on my Instagram. I started being consistent with my YouTube, and I'm so super excited that I did. I just started to get that confidence. Like, I started to feel like I was that girl again. Like, I just did. Like, I was so happy, and it was a blessing from God. And you see, once you just let that person go, it's going to be lonely. Of course, it's going to be lonely. It's going to be lonely. 100%, it's going to be lonely. And especially if you're the type of person like me, I'm the type of person that I can't just go and jump into the relationship, into another relationship with someone else, because like I said, I love hard, and I can stop talking to you and still love you. Like, I can stop talking to you and can still be thinking about you. You know what I'm saying? I bossed up. I love really hard. Like, I pray for you. I pray for your actions. I pray for your thoughts. I pray for your household. I pray for the people in your family. I'm that type of girl, like, when I'm in a relationship. But that's where my self-love came in, when I left that toxic stuff, and I don't need that toxic stuff. When you start to love yourself, you start to realize, like, I don't need that toxic stuff. I don't need to be worrying about who he's talking to. I don't need to be worried about what he's doing. You see what I'm saying? Once you start to love yourself and start to treat yourself like the queen you are, you don't deal with any of that. And if you really actually loved yourself, you wouldn't deal with any of that. But it takes time to learn to love yourself, and that's why I'm doing this video. If you're going through a tough time in a relationship right now, leave it. Leave it. That's not the man you're gonna marry. That's not the man you're gonna marry. It's not. Leave it. Continue. God is not gonna bless you with someone else until you leave it. God is not gonna help you out until you leave that toxic relationship. He's waiting on you to move on and go and find someone else. And a lot of people don't want to. Like, they'll continue to get hurt. They'll continue to be out here looking stupid because they don't want to be lonely. And I'm just like, I will be lonely before I let anybody disrespect me. Like, that's why I don't have a lot of friends, that's why I don't do relationship or friendships, because you're not going to disrespect me. You're not going to do me any type of way. You ain't going to do me dirty and feel like you can still talk to me. No. So yeah, you love yourself. You're not going to let yourself be out here looking stupid again. I mean, we all be out here looking stupid. I told y'all that relationship that I was situationship, because he said it wasn't a relationship. I was looking dumb. I was embarrassed. I was crying every day. I let people see the lowest of me, And it will never happen again. Never, ever happen again, period. Like, because I love myself so much, too much to even let that happen. Like, never again. But, I mean, it was all a lesson. And I'm so happy that I went through that lesson, because I wouldn't be the person that I am right now. I wouldn't be on the camera talking to you about self-love if I didn't look goofy last year. Like, and I'm just happy, and that's God. That ain't nothing but my God, okay? Because he got me out of that situation, and he bossed me up, like, and I'm so freaking happy I found self-love. I started to love all of my flaws, all of my insecurities. I started to love my hair, even though my hair be looking nappy, and sometimes I be feeling like my hair, you know, I don't start to like my hair or whatever. I just started to love me. I started to put myself first before anything. I started to worry about my goals. I started to worry about how I can expand me. You know what I'm saying? You know. And a lot of people, like, they get down because they're lonely. And I'm just like, people aren't okay with being lonely, and I wasn't okay with being lonely at a point of time in my life until I had to go through the loneliest time, the loneliest season in my life. I had to just be okay with being lonely, because I just cut everyone off. Like, a lot of people are sad about being lonely, and I know being lonely is not a good feeling, but being lonely can make you realize some stuff, make you just sit and think about stuff that you don't think about when you're surrounded by your friends or surrounded by your boyfriend. It may, I don't know, it may make you think about your goal, make you start doing something that you actually want to do. Anything. Being lonely is never, it's people make it seem like it's just so bad to be lonely. And when I was lonely, I ain't gonna lie, I was sad, but I'm so happy that I was lonely, because I learned to love myself, and I learned that you have to put yourself before anything. Your happiness, your peace, it has to go before anything, or that relationship that you're rushing into isn't going to work anyway, because you don't love yourself. How is he supposed to love you if you don't love yourself? How is he supposed to make you happy? Or how are you supposed to make someone happy if you're not happy yourself? It's not going to work. So if you're watching this, learn to love yourself. Make sure you put yourself before anybody. Make sure your happiness is up to par at all times. If it's not, leave it. If a relationship is draining you and stealing your peace, leave it. It is okay to be lonely. It is okay. It's okay. It is okay to be lonely. It's okay. Learn to love yourself. Learn to love the things. Learn about you. Learn to figure out the things that you like to do. You know what I'm saying? And once you actually go through the loneliness and actually find your true self-love, you will understand what I'm saying more. But relationships are not your whole life. Stop worrying about boys. And I'm not bashing anybody that's in a relationship, but I know a lot of people that's in relationships are hurting right now and trying to keep that relationship going for what? We're in high school. Why are you trying to keep on a relationship and it's drowning you? We're young. Go live life. Go have fun. You see what I'm saying? Go do something that you've always wanted to do. Surround yourself with family. Get you some good friends to talk to and build you up, you know? Get up every day and expand yourself. You know what I'm saying? Expand how you think. Expand how you see, it's always something that you can do to help yourself. Manners, how you talk to people, your attitude. We're girls. We all have attitude sometimes. You can work on that. Work on how you're always mad all the time. You're always sad all the time. Work on that. Work on your true self. Make sure that you're happy at all times. Don't be out here. If that boy done played you 5 times and cheated on you 5 times and you're still there, don't make that be the 6th. Get up and go. Get up and go. Don't be out here looking goofy for nobody. And we all go through that, but like I said, don't be scared to be lonely and go out there and boss up. Start that business. Start that YouTube channel. You see what I'm saying? Don't be out here. If you know he not for you, go. Bye. Literally. And it's okay to still love someone. It's okay to still think about someone. You better pray it off you, girl. You better pray it off you. If you don't want to be disrespected no more, you better pray it off you. You better get on your knees and you better pray it off you. And tell God, please, please, please. Because that's what I was doing with that boy that I was so attracted to. Please, 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 please. Can you please stop letting me think about him? But I was like, this is how much I love someone. Like, when I'm in a relationship, this is how much I love them. No longer talk. I'm always happy for you. I'm praying for you at all times. I hope everything in your future goes right. Like, I was literally praying for that boy, like literally. And I think he's in a happy relationship right now. And he thinks, anyways, but like I said, learn to love yourself and just watch how your confidence jump up from a 0. Just jump up, okay? It's going to rise. Like, you're going to be on top after you learn to love yourself. You ain't going to let nobody else disrespect you. You ain't going to be in stupid situations, or like you're not going to do it. Because once you love yourself, it's okay. You going to feel like it's okay to be lonely. You going to want to go to the nail shop by yourself. You're going to want to go eat by yourself. You know what I'm saying? Because you love yourself. You see what I'm saying? So I hope you guys learned something from this video. I hope I made sense, because sometimes I can talk and just don't make sense. But I hope you guys like this video. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And make sure you follow me on all my social medias. My Snapchat and my Instagram will be right here. Make sure you text me on Snapchat when you add me some videos you would like to see, because I think my comments are off, if I'm not mistaken. I think my comments are off. So make sure you go ahead and text me and I will text you back. Text me topics you think I should talk about on my next YouTube video. Yes. I love every single one of you girls. If it's some boys in here, I love y'all too, period. But yes. Have a good night or good day. Bye.